How's it going, guys? It's Keep It Loser 87 here with something I should have done a long time ago. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while, but I haven't had the means to do it. I tried using, emulators, and it didn't work right, or I didn't have the time to do it, or didn't want to really fuss with trying to program and set up and all that crazy nonsense. As many of you guys can see, I've got a new haircut. Sorry, my hair is a bit of a mess at the moment. Uh, I've got a PlayStation 4. I've got a capture card now, and then the only thing that was holding me back was a decent computer, which I have now. I went out with my taxes this year and I picked up the HP Omen gaming laptop so I can run anything my heart desires pretty much. Uh, and it should look really well. Uh, well, look good and work well. That's what I was trying to get at. But I definitely think it's time to do something I've been meaning to do for a long time. Sorry you can see a lot of weird stuff in the background here. I'm kind of sitting in my girlfriend's living room to record this, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I couldn't handle the wait and the stress and the struggle. So we're just going to do it. And I've got my TV remote here. Gotta make sure my sound is on and turned down a little bit. Get that figured out. We'll edit that part out. Um, but now we've got everything we need. So we're gonna pick up the controller. We're gonna move over and show you exactly what it is. We're gonna go exactly what it is I'm gonna be going through the next few months, if not a year or so. I've got the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 collection pack. Now, I don't have 2.8. That is something I'm going to get probably before we're done with this. Once I get that, then we can go ahead and continue to move on with what we've been doing and just add them into the mix. However, I'm not going to cover the movies, meaning, so we're not going to cover Coded, and we're not going to cover Days, because I have no means to cover those. However, if I am correct, that means that we won't be covering the back cover movie as well. That's just, if you want to see that and you want to be join that and throw that in the story, I will make sure that in the finales of the games leading up to those, we throw those in. I'll throw a link to the movies in the description. Um, so that would be at the finale of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I'll throw a link to the Days movie in the description. At the end of somewhere in the mix of all this, probably at the end, I'll probably throw it at the end of Chain of Memories one as well. No, actually, better yet, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, we'll throw the link to the Coded movie. And at the end of Birth by Sleep, hopefully I have 2.8 by then, I'll throw a link to the back cover movie, so you get the backstory for that before we get into Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and then finally 3, because I am going to do a playthrough of 3. I'll be months and months and months behind everybody else, because there are people who I believe have already finished their playthroughs of 3, but I wanted to experience the game myself. I still haven't quite beaten it yet, but I did want to get this started. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to start with Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Now, I am going to announce that I am going to be streaming a little bit later today, that today being the 3rd of March, 2019, which is the day of this recording. And I'm going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts 1, just so I can test the streaming capabilities of this laptop and everything else. And because I have a buddy of mine and we wanted to play through some Kingdom Hearts together and just kind of goof off. But oh man, this game. Now, while the cinematic plays, I am going to talk over the cinematic, because I have stories. I have a long, storied history with Kingdom Hearts. I've been a fan since I was just a boy, lost interest in it after a long time. Partially because I didn't know that there were other games coming out, so I didn't know about Chain of Memories or Days or coded or anything like that until right around the time Birth by Sleep was announced. Uh, and then I found all of them, and I'm like, holy crap, I need to try and figure out how to play these games. And so, I've started working on trying to get a way to play Kingdom Hearts. And my dad had a PS2 at the time, so I was like, cool, Dad, can I buy Kingdom Hearts? And be able to play it. And he's like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Played through Kingdom Hearts. It was great. I was like, cool, now I need to get Kingdom Hearts 2. And my dad shows up one day with the RE Chain of Memories game. And I'm like, what? What is this? And I kind of lost my mind. Didn't even know that was a thing. Started playing through that. Was like, this is just a rehash, whatever. I beat it, but it felt to me like it was just a rehash of Kingdom Hearts 1 with some extra stuff thrown in. Then I finally got a hold of a friend's copy of 2. Was able to play through and beat that. And so now, sorry, I'm getting distracted because it's so pretty. But yeah, so then I just struggled. I wanted to get Birth by Sleep, and I couldn't because I didn't have a PSP, and I didn't have a way to get a PSP. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything like that. I would ask people for a PSP and Birth by Sleep for like Christmas and my birthday, and I was never able to get it. And then finally, it came down to I started doing this YouTube thing and figured out, you know what? Hey, I can download a PSP emulator and emulate Birth by Sleep. So I played through a little bit of it, and then I never finished it because I only wanted to play it for the stream. So it was all live reactions. So this is one of the few games I've never beaten. I mean, I never touched. We got a copy of Coded for the DS that we all played and beat, and that was all right. I didn't really care for Coded, but God, this game. That's one thing I will always give credit to the Kingdom Hearts games for is they are absolutely beautiful. Just they're great to look at. Even 3. Some people were iffy about the aesthetic for 3, but it worked for me. It did it for me. Righty, so new game. I am just going to be playing on standard mode. I'm not planning on doing proud or critical or anything like that. So if you're looking for like the secret endings or for like a 100% run, this is not the playthrough for you. Other little things. I am maybe not loud, but I can be very vulgar at times. I can make some pretty wrong jokes. I want to announce this now before we really get started because I'm probably going to be swearing a lot in this playthrough. I've seen some of the boss fights for this game, and I already know I'm going to be struggling through a lot of it. So if you are of sensitive nature or, under the age of, I'd say, maybe like 13, 14, probably find another YouTuber to watch this on. I do appreciate you wanting to come check me out, but definitely something that I need to address before moving forward is the fact that I may not exactly be PG. PG-13, maybe R-rated, most definitely. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I like playing with the vibration on. No, I don't want to skip the introduction because I'm playing this for. If it was just me playing, I would say yes. But and the only reason it's asking me that is because my girlfriend was playing through Birth by Sleep on her account on my PS4, and it was a lovely little thing for her. She wanted to play as Aqua, so she started on Aqua. We're not starting on Aqua. I'll tell you that right now. I could make the choose my starter joke, but I'm not going to. Oh man, these cinematics. Ah. Is it about to be just the same cinematic we already just watched? I think it is. Let's go ahead and skip that. I told you guys, I'm not familiar with this game. Like, I know the basics of, like, the start of it, but other than that, I don't know much. Goodness gracious. Destiny Islands. I love this. I love these games so much. And I feel like I'm a little more relaxed doing this, and it's a wide angle camera on my laptop. Like, you could see my entire arm span. That's insane. That's how sorry good Kyrie felt. Oh man, all of the nostalgia and the feels for these games. Like it's gonna get even worse when I go to play Kingdom Hearts 1 later today with my buddies. But man, is this just a trip. And I do apologize if you guys can't hear the actual gameplay or like the actual sound effects and the music and stuff in the game. It's a beautiful game. Like if you can't hear it right now, but oof, love this so much. Hey, look, it's Roxas, but not Roxas. Oh man, what's bad is I want to make the jokes, but at the same time I don't want to make the jokes because if you're not familiar with the series and you're just wanting to start with this playthrough and watch Birth by Sleep and then go on and watch all the rest of it, I'm gonna tell you right now, stop. Go watch Kingdom Hearts 1. Go watch a Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough. There are plenty of people who've done really good ones. I actually really enjoyed the Hellfire Commentaries team doing their playthroughs of 1 and 2. Go watch their playthroughs for sure. It's definitely worth the watch. Now this isn't me wanting to announce that I'm just going to be a Kingdom Hearts channel for now, for forever. But for now, it's definitely going to be a lot of a lot of Kingdom Hearts, a lot of just stuff going on. Um, but yeah, there's really a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff for a long time. I'm probably gonna try and throw another Let's Play up there. Probably maybe some Final Fantasy VII, maybe some Overwatch, things like that. I'm kind of turning this episode 1 into a channel update too. I like that. Oh man, and I mean I'm gonna tell you right now, the first episode is always going to be the longest episode. Um, of any of my series, just because I gotta get through all the opening cinematics and get to a good point where I feel like it's a good place to stop. Um, and if I have to, for YouTube purposes, I'll just edit it out. Edit out chunks of it, or just edit it down and do what I can. Yep, that's something I want flying around. Sorry, I'm yawning. All the particle effects. Yeah, this is something else. Yeah, you guys can see my fancy little razor mouse. We're gonna move that just out of frame so that you guys can't see it. Oh man, I'll set up a little bit here. I am super excited to do this for you guys. I mean, just partially because I'm excited to play this game and possibly beat this game that I've never really beaten before, and also because I love this franchise so much. This is one franchise I can say that I've latched onto and stuck with for a long time, and have at least had my hands on every copy, like every game possible for this franchise. Except for like some of the early like mobile games and some like the Japan exclusive stuff. I never really got my hands on it until they started porting it and bringing it over. Um, I used to always want to get a like translated copy of Final Mix for PS2 just because I thought it'd be bootleg, black market nonsense. And so I never even bothered trying. And then they announced 1.5 and 2.5, and I was like, yes, please! I will take that Final Mix stuff to the bank. Oh man, those PSP graphics do not transfer onto an HD TV all that well. I will be the first to admit that. Like, it still looks good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they probably should have, like, done a full remix of Birth by Sleep. It's like, yeah, it's the Final Mix, remixed version or something like that for when they port it onto the consoles. Because those PSP graphics are kind of painful. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, again, it still looks good, but... Excuse me. Goddamn. Oh, man. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. All the stuff. Wow, you've got a lot of crap in your room. Ultimania. Default face. There's a little bit of a delay I'm noticing between what I'm actually seeing and what's there, but that's to be expected. It's got to process and all that fun stuff. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, guys. I have no idea. I mean, I've been up since like 8 in the morning. It's like 3 in the afternoon now. So hopefully I can actually stream today. That's my plan anyway. Sorry, y'all can probably hear the neighbors upstairs. I hope they can't hear me talking to myself. Land of Departure. Such a pretty, pretty palace. Totally gravity defying, but it's pretty. Do do do. And I mean, from what I played of this, I did enjoy the controls, and they aren't too janky and weird, like some people were telling me. But don't mind me. I'm just answering a. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. I was just checking on some plans for what the day may entail. I got somewhere I'm gonna go meet up with some friends, and then they're probably gonna hang out for a while. And oh, lame. Treasure chest is just gonna give me something simple. I'm so used to playing Kingdom Hearts 3, it's not even funny. I'm so used to be able to go whoop whoop glide. Oh man. God, I am sorry. I promise you, I don't think this game is boring. I just don't like tutorials. I feel like an old man. I start yawning and getting ready for bed at 2 in the afternoon. Having kids will do that to you, let me tell you what. Because you've done it a million times. As Sora. Well, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Callbacks. That is clever, though. You know, I realized. So, there are 3 trios that we know of, among the Kingdom Hearts franchise. One of them being this group of, Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. They're called the Wayfinder Trio. And it's hilarious because with the Wayfinder Trio, the Organization Trio, as I call them, or the Nobody Trio of Roxas, Axel, and Shion, And then the Destiny Islands trio, you kind of get a hilarious realization that Sora just basically has two Roxases. Riku has a villain and an old villain as like his counterparts in that trio, or I guess a hero turned villain and then a villain turned hero in his thing, and then Kyrie just has like a misunderstood clone and a magician in there. Like, don't get me wrong, love all the characters in this franchise. Like, the only character I think is bland and boring is Kyrie herself, because let's be honest, she is. Even when she finally gets a Keyblade, she's still boring. Oh man, so one thing I don't like about these games is how long their cinematics can go. Like the cutscenes are just, whew, long. Like the entire first episode might just be cutscenes and nonsense. I'm probably going to go ahead and just kind of run with it because I don't really have. I mean, I have some opening music I can use. I'll see what I can do as far as editing stuff here in a little bit. I gotta find a nice video editor. I've gotta find a bunch of stuff, but we'll see. Hopefully, the quality of these videos is gonna improve greatly. Oh man, I'm so glad that the voice actors did so much better for the for three. Like the voice actors in three, they upped their game. That was simple. Yep, all the command stuff. I don't care. Oh boy, come on. Bubble blaster. It took me a second to really figure out how to do the shot locks. We'll grab Terra because that's who we're going to be playing as. You stop that. Go away! God, he's so arrogant. No, thank you. Don't need a spar again. Goodness gracious. Alright. Yep. Power is born within the heart. All the stuff. Save point. Woot. I love how save points are just a natural part of their world. Like, it's just a thing. Did not mean to do that, but okay. I guess I was playing on here a little while ago. Let's go ahead and erase that. What? Oh, yes, I want to erase the save data. Bing. Cool, cool. Alrighty, guys. We're getting there, I promise. Once we get to the character selection screen, we'll go ahead and we'll call this first episode. And maybe I'll record another episode today. I might record them after work, something like that. Who knows? So far, as what I'm seeing here, I'm going to try and get videos up almost daily. Pretty much expect to have some videos up as often as I can manage it. I am going to try and record every day, at least 1 or 2 episodes a day after work, except for maybe Friday or Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday are probably going to be super, super record heavy if I'm not doing other things. But for sure, yeah, Friday and Wednesday are probably not going to be. I'm probably not going to record anything, but the rest of the week I'll probably record 1 to 2 episodes. Just so we can have some content up. It'll probably be a lot like around the same time every day, just so I can have that routine and make sure I'm sticking to it and just doing stuff. Oh boy. I need to do something when I get a chance. Do 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 do. 3 little dots of light. How cute. All right, here we go. Now we're where I wanted to be. Cool bean. So now we've got this. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. Look for tomorrow's episode. It'll probably be up, well, tomorrow. Probably sometime around after 3 p.m. Pacific time. Just so I can make sure that I'm able to go to work and do my thing. And make sure that I'm being safe and smart and all that fun stuff. In the meantime, however, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you stick around. If you like the idea of me doing a Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts playthrough in general, go ahead and leave a like button. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell next to it so you're always alerted when I post a video. And until next time, guys, see you later.